Thank you for the intro, Carter. Hello, everyone. I'm Kanimori, a product expert in BoldDesk from Syncfusion. And I'm so excited to welcome you to today's webinar, Social Support in 2026. Today, we are going to look at how BoldDesk helps your team turn any social interaction, whether it's a comment, a DM, or even a mention, into a support case. You can track, manage, and resolve quickly to deliver a great customer experience. So if anything comes to your mind as we go through this session, just pop it into the chat. I'll cover all the questions at the end. So here is our roadmap for the session. We'll start with why social support matters more than ever, and then the core challenges the support teams are facing today. Then we'll move into the most important part, that is how to turn DMs and comments into actual resolutions, which I'll show you exactly how this works inside BoldDesk. Then we'll discuss about how to measure success and wrap up with the live question and answer section. So before we dive in, tell us in the chat, what do customers expect most on social support? Instant reply, personalized response, resolution in one touch, or 24/7 availability? We are eagerly waiting for your responses. Please cast your vote in the poll section. Thank you for the responses. Let's get back to the session. So why social support matters? Let's start with the simple truth. The way the customers reach out today has been completely shifted. I mean, email is still there, phone calls still exist, but social media has become the front door of customer support. Customers today live on social platforms like Insta, Facebook, WhatsApp, or other social messenger apps, and they expect your brands to be there with them. So social channels are now becoming a primary support touchpoints. Most customers don't look for a help desk link anymore. They don't search for your support email. They simply open the app, already scrolling up, tap a message, and expect a help immediately. So customers expect resolution, not redirection. So think about this. Someone messages on Insta and they don't want a reply saying like, please email support at yourbrand.com, something like that, which actually kills the trust. So in today's world, customers want resolution right inside the platform where they contacted you from. To meet the customers where they already are. By responding directly on social, you are not asking customers to change the channels, you are already meeting them where they are. So here is the risky part, the public comment versus the public brand perception. When the customers complain publicly, the world is watching. Every unanswered comment, every delayed reply on the post, it shapes how your brand is perceived. So fast and helpful replies don't just solve problems, they boost reputation. Added with a quick empathetic message can flip an angry customer into a loyal fan. So the speed wins attention and empathy wins loyalty. Social support isn't optional anymore, it is a frontline. Let's talk about the real challenges your support team struggles with. Social channels are noisy, brands get flooded with DMs, comments, mentions, often across multiple platforms. So keeping up manually is almost impossible. So with our boulders, even when the message volume spikes across multiple social platforms, it brings everything into a single workspace. Nothing gets buried or missed. Next one is the fragmented tools. So most teams still jump between the apps, starting from Insta inbox to WhatsApp Messenger or to a Facebook page. So this fragmentation kills productivity and causes missed messages. So instead of juggling between different social apps, agents can handle everything inside the BoldDesk with a clean interface. So here, the agents can actually reply faster and they can also collaborate internally with the team and they can track every detail without leaving the screen. Next issue is public comments versus private resolution. Sometimes you need to respond publicly and sometimes you need to move the conversation to private. Doing this smoothly is a huge challenge. BoldDesk makes it easy to respond publicly when needed and move the conversation to private easily. Here you can see this airline company updates a Facebook post stating some delays in flights due to some weather conditions. The customer will feel frustrated and will instantly ask about the flight time in the post. So if you have already integrated our Facebook page with the BoldDesk, you can actually use our automations and send a message smoothly like this. By moving this conversation to a private one, actually solves the challenge, thus maintaining the reputation of your brand. Next is the lack of ownership. A reply has been sent, but no one owns the resolution. And that's where the customer frustration begins. When everything happens inside the social app, there is no easy way to assign who wants what. So, who is replying and who is responsible for the follow up. And so, without the ownership, the things gets lost. But in BoldDesk, we have a clear owner, status, categories, tags, and priority. So you always know who's accountable here, which improves your support performance. Next is demand for quick and quality support. Social customers expect instant response, not just fast, but accurate, personalized, and consistent. With the canned response option available here in the BoldDesk, your agents can respond quickly, and they can also use this AI assist option available here to review their responses or to correct their grammatical mistakes. Or they can use this AI Copilot option to get a faster reply with a higher accuracy. Lastly, the limited automations. Social platforms don't offer deep automations. I mean, there will be no SLAs, no auto routines, no taggings, and no workflows. So this makes the scaling impossible without a better system. But in BoldDesk, you can see here the auto assignment has already been kicked in and the tag has been automatically added here and the SLA has been already applied for the automations. In BoldDesk, everything works silently in the background so your agents can focus on customers. And you can see here that there are a list of automations available here to improve the efficiency and to maintain the control over your support. For example, this particular workflow conversation field update, if you wanted to give a priority to a particular VP client using this particular workflow like this. Suppose if your SLA gets breached and you wanted to notify your managers or leads or to send update to some other team, you can actually use this particular SLA breaches workflow and define your own cases like this. BoldDesk fills the automation gaps that native social platforms actually lack, helping the team scale without burnout. And we have looked at all the biggest challenges now in social support. So I'm curious to know what is your biggest challenge in managing social conversations? Too many channels, missed messages or comments, no ownership or tracking, or slower response time. Please take your time to cast your vote in the poll section. You're waiting for your responses. Thank you for your responses. Finally, we are coming into the heart of the session. How to turn social conversations into organized, trackable, and resolvable cases. That's exactly we're going to see now. Let's take a real customer scenario and see how things get resolved in BoldDesk. Today's customer don't think in channels. They simply message your brands and they expect a resolution. I'll show you how a simple inside DM turns into a fully tracked SLA-driven resolution inside the BoldDesk. Let's start with a real retail use case. After making a purchase from your store or a website, the customer found that this particular size doesn't fit. So what he does is he'll go just straight into your Insta page and just post a comment on your product post. For a wrong size order like this, he posted a comment. So this is a public comment. So speed matters here, not just for your customer, but for everyone watching this particular conversation. So this is how the support begins today in conversations, not on tickets. Now, what we have to do is we need to acknowledge this kind of comment instantly and move the conversation to DM quickly. And as you see here, the automated message from the BoldDesk appears here like this. And by moving this particular conversation into private smoothly, which immediately helps your brand perception. So once the customer receives a message like that, they'll move to the DM like this by asking about the issue. So now the customer comes into the DM and just type a message like this. So based on the workflow which we have set in for the retail type industry, it shows these 6 kinds of options. So now the customer is choosing one because he's going to report order issues. Once this message is sent from here, it will be instantly appearing in your BoldDesk Omnichannel inbox. And you can see this particular Insta message is automatically assigned to order issue team. And the tag has been automatically added here, a category has been set, and the priority has also been set, and the customer field type has also been set by BoldDesk automation workflow. It is no manual triage here. Order related issues goes directly to the order related team. Because this is a high valued customer, the priority has been set, and you can also see here that the SLA has been applied here. Now the team is not just replying, they are working against a resolution deadline. Now your support team can type a reply quickly like this and hit a send button. Or they can use the canned response option available here to pick a template which is suitable for this particular customer query and click on this insert button. So it automatically updates in the reply window. And for the further case, if the support agent just wanted to verify the grammatical mistakes or they wanted to personalize the reply, they can just go for this AI assist option available here to rephrase, elaborate, or correct grammatical mistakes of this particular reply. Once we select this option, it will open up this box. After making sure that everything is okay with the message, the support agent can hit the send button. This message will be automatically received to the customer side in their Insta DM. Now the customers reply back with the order number and the requested image like this. So once they send the message, it will be automatically updated in the BoldDesk inbox. And your support people just can go to this app section here. And if you have already integrated any of your CRM or e-commerce apps with the BoldDesk, your support staff can just go to your particular app details and check for the particular order, whether it's matched or not. After this verification, your support team can now confirm from the app that this particular size is wrongly sent for this customer. So if they wanted to confirm about the return or refund option, they can just go to this Copilot option available here to confirm whether it comes under your company policy by asking a question like this. So agents don't need to memorize the policies, they can just raise a query like this, and AI will check and confirm whether this particular option is available or covered under refund process. So they can directly use this as a reply. It instantly comes into your reply box, and with the one click, they can just send this particular reply. So once the customer confirms the refund in, your support agent can move to the private note section here and mention the colleague from the warehouse team to ask him to check the quality of the order while returning. So adding a private note like this, instead of switching to email or Slack, your support teams can collaborate right here with inside the BoldDesk itself. For the customer, it is a seamless conversation, but for your support team can manage every details here in one single trip. With the BoldDesk, you can manage the internal team conversations as well as the direct customer communication, helping your team to improve your overall support performance. If your support agent just wanted to check on complete customer history details, they can just click on this view profile option available here, which instantly opens this dialog box and showcases the customer details and what are all the previous tickets and this earlier conversations. So this is how the support becomes personal even at a scale. Now, if your support staff wants to maintain this particular chat conversation into a support ticket for a refund team, they can just click on this AI action button here, click on this create ticket button, which immediately opens the create ticket form. So the AI will automatically pull all the information from the chat window into this particular ticket form. So your support people just need to cross verify it, and if they are okay with it, they can just hit this create ticket button. And once this ticket is created, it will be automatically linked with this particular chat conversation. And you can see here, this is no longer a simple chat, this is a replacement request. With one click, the conversation becomes trackable, accountable, and measurable. And finally, everything is resolved in the same loop. Once the conversation is fully resolved like this, a survey link will be sent to the customer asking about the support feedback. Once the customer clicks on this particular link and provide a feedback like this and hit the submit button, so this particular feedback will be automatically set in the customer's conversation. Your support people can just click on that view feedback option here to see what is the feedback provided by the customer. So that's how the Insta DM will be treated in the BoldDesk as a fully trackable support case. Let's take another example in which the customer support journey is fully powered by our BoldDesk AI agent. The customer is reaching you through Facebook Messenger like this to know about your product stock. So once a message is received from the FB page, it will be automatically taken over by BoldDesk AI agent. Now the customer wanted to know whether the particular t-shirt is available or not. So the AI agent will actually check the source which you have provided to the BoldDesk and pull the information from there, and it will update like this. So if the customer wants to know the pricing details, the AI agent will instantly update the pricing details from the source. You can see here in the BoldDesk omni-channel inbox, this conversation is completely taken over by the AI agent. So by automating the general inquiries, order information, shipping, delivery updates, and stock-related matters to our AI agent can significantly reduce the workload on your support system. And the last one in social support is measuring success. Because what you don't measure, you can't improve. In BoldDesk, we have dashboards and reports to help you monitor performance, analyze trends, and make the data-driven decision. Speed is everything on social. So how fast you reply and how fast you resolve directly affects the customer satisfaction. So the first response time and the resolution time metrics is a needed one. Next comes the social SLA compliance. With the BoldDesk, you can set the SLAs even for social channels and track how well your team meets them. You can see the chat SLA dashboard here, which helps you to track and analyze the chat responses. And you can see the first response, next response, and you can see the SLA breached conditions, achieved conditions. So this dashboard represents the visualized data based on the SLA achieved versus breached tickets over a time period. And if you wanted to see the underlying data of it, just click on it to get the breached cases like this, which you can directly export it to Excel. Next is support closure rate and channel volume. This helps you to understand which platform brings the most conversation and how efficiently your team can close them. For example, the support traffic chat dashboard is used for tracking and analyzing the inflow of conversations over time. The dashboard visualizes the data from new conversations and compare the conversations created to the time period they were closed. Next is agent workload and productivity. So agent group performance dashboard here showcases like who's overloaded and who's performing well and where you may need more staffing or automation. As you can see here, it provides the insights into agents and group performance by visualizing the key metrics such as chat statistics, SLA compliance, and CSAT score over a selected time period. Another metric is CSAT. And send the satisfaction survey after the case closes and track the customer sentiment over a time. So this CSAT report helps you to track and analyze the customer satisfaction. Using this report, you can get the insight into customers' need with the service provided. It is an easy way to measure the survey-related metrics and insights exactly. So this is how the social support moves from tracking to revenue protection function. And you can also create your own custom dashboard like this by entering the name, description details, and whether you wanted to categorize or you wanted to give a private scope or a public scope. And here you can see the list of widgets which you only wanted to see in your dashboard, like closed conversations, created conversations, and SLA breached cases, achieved cases. You can see the CSAT trends. So which brings us to the last goal. Which metrics matters most for your support team? First response time, resolution time, CSAT, or ticket volume? We're eagerly waiting for your responses. Please cast your votes on poll section. Or if any other metrics needs to be mentioned, please update in the chat window. Thank you for your responses. Finally, let's brush over all the key features which we have covered in this session. First is consolidation. I mean to centralize all social channels into one place. Here you can see like how BoldDesk brings Insta, Facebook, WhatsApp, and Telegram all into one clean inbox. So once you integrate all these social apps in BoldDesk, every messages from these apps will come into one clean inbox. No more switching apps and no more missing messages. And we have seen every GM and command as converted into a support case with status, priority, and bonus. So this is the moment the social turns into a real support. Next, we have seen how WorldDesk has triaged, auto-routed, and prioritized based on each social support cases. Urgent negative comments, VIP customer DMs, or common queries, WorldDesk can route them to the right team with the right rules, SLAs, and priorities. With the canned response option, customer history, and AI copilots, agents can reply faster without sounding robotic. So quality stays high even when volume is high. Next is customer context. So social apps don't show customer context, but BoldDesk does. You can see the past tickets, stats, notes, and everything you need for a smarter response. And we have also seen how the internal teams can collaborate to resolve their support faster. So all the internal conversation happens inside the case, not inside the Instagram DMs. So when you have got a technical issue, you can tag your engineering team. When you've got a payment question, you can loop your finance team. Lastly, you have seen how the replies which are sent from the BoldDesk back will reach to the same channel where the customer contacted you. No redirection, no channel switching, just more faster resolution. And along with it, we have also showcased you how you can track the insights and metrics from our report module to make decisions. So with this, we are coming to end of the session. So if you'd like to explore this further, there are a few ways to get started. You can start a free trial to test BoldDesk with your own channels, and you can schedule a one-on-one demo. Our team can walk you through the setup tailored to your use case. And you can also explore our knowledge base for articles, use cases, and setup guides. Or you can also contact our support team. We are here if you need assistance anytime. So social support is no longer optional. The BoldDesk, you can centralize everything, streamline your team's workflow, and turn every GM and command into a fast, trackable solution. Thank you all for joining today's session. I'll stay on for a few minutes for question and answer section. Feel free to drop your questions on the chat.